Retro Rob plays everything.
Hey, Rob here, and it's time for another haul video. I haven't done one in at least 2 weeks or something. This has got a lot in it, so I'm going to try and go through fairly quickly so I don't tie up your time. I'm a little bit under the weather, so sorry about that. If I look a little rough or sound a little rough, that's basically what it is. I'm going to start with the wife haul. She found these just recently, I think today at Goodwill, or yesterday at Goodwill. Anyway, we got Destiny for $4 for the Xbox, which I haven't played at all. So that should be fun if anybody's on there anymore. Battlefield 4 for the Xbox One. Complete. Also $4. Like that game quite a bit. My kid's like super good at it. I'm not so good, but I'm not terrible, so at least I won't be embarrassing online. Next, Battleborn. I really love the heck out of this game, but I don't think anybody's playing it. We'll see. I'm gonna test it out. I like it because it's one of the few split screen games out there, and most of the Xbox gaming I do is split screen. I mean, that's basically the extent of my my console gaming these days is either single player retro stuff or split screen online with the wife. So nice to see at least some games that support it. Next, got some Xbox stuff. Picked these up like yesterday, I think. Blood Wake, which is like one of those like just seminal games that you have to have for the Xbox, which of course I didn't, because I collect weirdly. But there it is. I'm very happy to have that. Nice copy too, complete and clean. Also, I've got Silent Hill 2, which I believe I have Silent Hill for the PlayStation. And that also has the manual and everything in it, which makes me pretty happy. Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance. I never really liked the original Mortal Kombat, believe it or not. I was more of a Street Fighter person. But I have liked the later ones, so this I probably will like, I would imagine, because it's kind of a transitional one. Dead or Alive 3. I like Dead or Alive. That's another good fighting series. I'm not like a really excellent fighter game person, but I do like fighter games a bit. Next, we have Game Party, which, it's a Wii game. One of those early ones, too, I think, but it's complete. And I don't have a whole lot of Wii games, so, it gives me something to do, when I want to play my Wii. AMF Bowling Pinbusters. I am from Wisconsin, therefore I must bowl. That's built in, by the way. That's a genetic thing in the area. So there we go. There's some near modern or modern gaming. Let's, should I kick into the Atari stuff? Oh no, here, wait. Oh, here's another stack of PlayStation stuff too. But let's do a little bit of PlayStation. PlayStation multi-tap. My wife picked up. Mine, it was pretty actually common for this to happen, but they would have like a split down here in them, and mine had that, so she got me a really nice one. Nice and clean, so I'm happy about that. One of a billion PlayStations that I have in my collection. That said, I had given away my last big old PlayStation, so now I've got another one again. I've got a bunch of little ones though. I like those. I tend to keep those. Next, PlayStation 2 stuff and some other stuff. Seek and Destroy. I think I got this recently for the PS2. But we'll see if it's a better copy. So there's that. Fisherman Bass Club. Reason I got this is a while back I got a fishing controller, and I wanted to do a fishing controller video. So now I've got a game to play with it. Ghost Recon. I think I got a copy of this too. But this is Jungle Storm, and I don't think I have Jungle Storm. Did I not hold that up long enough? Have I just been flipping through those? There we go. Much better? Huh? Thrillville. Build some theme park stuff. V-Rally 3. It's easy to get me to play racing games. I like racing games quite a bit, so V-Rally. If it's any good, I'll keep it. Sorry, there's probably a little bit of road noise in the background. I've got the door open today. Gun. This is actually really good. There. I had this on the PSP and really liked it, so nice to have it on the PS2. I don't even have a PS3, PSP anymore. Huh. I think I'm looking for one of these days. Viet Cong, Purple Haze. Purple Haze all in my brain. Have not played it, have not seen a review for it. I'm gonna have to go look it up. I suppose I could play it and form my own opinion, but looking at the back of it, the graphics, I don't know here. They look worrisome. I'm a little worried about that. They look a little early PS2, late PS1E. Next, wife found this. These are actually pretty popular for the real ones. And this is PlayStation component, not composite, component video out. And these aren't that terribly rare as a fake, but getting the Sony originals, oh yeah, pretty rare. In a box, yep. So I'm pretty happy to have that too. I'm probably not going to sell it. I'm probably just going to keep it and use it, because I do like me some PlayStation action. Alright, so, here we go for some Atari stuff. I had a pretty good Atari haul as well. So let's start looking. Ice Hockey by Activision. I like Activision games. I generally don't pick up a lot of sports, but Ice Hockey is really good. So it's one of their first games too. Volleyball, Real Sports Volleyball. I like that one too. Used to play it a lot when I was a kid. Skyjinx, found out I had a copy of it already. US Games Mad. Now, this one is another one of those games where you have a base tower at the bottom and turn left and right and can fire. So I'll definitely be doing a video on this one, because the last one people are kind of interested in that one. So I will be doing that. And by the way, the other one was a US Games game too. So that's kind of interesting. Oh, here, just sitting up here, Game Gear Pac-Man, which for some reason I didn't have a copy of. And I picked that up. Got two of these. These are Wico trackballs for the Atari 2600. How cool is that? They seem to work pretty good. Nice button. Rolly. I'm going to try playing a few games with this. I'm going to try playing a few games with this just to see if it plays some of the games that claim they're better with one of these better. Yeah, that sentence worked, right? Yeah. Sure. Great. So, anyways, I mean, they're Wico, so they're, decently built. Balls are a little yellow. But not too bad. Next. By the way, I'm going to mention that the Atari stuff that I just started doing, those two and all the rest of the Atari stuff here, I got one big lot for $60. So I don't think I did too bad. Got a Coleco Gemini here. I'm not going to show you all the cables, but I did get all the cables with it. In fact, the RF adapters, I got like 4 with it. So here's the Coleco. Came with 2 power supplies. Gemini is basically an Atari 2600 clone. This one's pretty nice. It did come with the original controllers. The controllers are what are really worth the most on the console. For some reason, people really love them. I've never used these Coleco Gemini controllers before for a game, so I don't know what all the hubbub's about, but I hear they're really quite good, and they do have a good feel to them. They're pretty, not bad. So, looking forward to using those and trying that out. I mentioned it came with 2 power packs, right? Another Atari 2600 joystick came with it. And now for the games. Oh boy. There's a few that I didn't have, so I'm pretty happy about that. 3 of them came in these little packs. These little video game rental packs. Look at that, huh? Boy, I'd like to get more of these. Those are cool. You gotta press them in. So we've got Barnstorming, which I think I already had, but is not a terrible game. Next we have Freeway, which is okay too, another early Activision game. There was nothing in that one. Alright, here we go. We try and make them fast. Bring them out in packs of 4. Sequest. Strawberry Shortcake. Can't wait for that one. That's going to be a big win. Plaque Attack. Did not have it, so happy to have that one. I have played it a few times, though. Another copy of Pac-Man. This is like Pac-Man number 700 or something. Oink, which I did not have. So another game I did not have. There. River Raid, which is a great game. Came with Dolphin, which I don't think I have. Keystone Capers, which, believe it or not, I did not have. This is a great platformer. Really happy about having that one. I'm going to crack up if I have it. Just like got it a couple weeks ago. Didn't remember. We got Pressure Cooker, which I absolutely know I don't have. I just saw a video on this pop up on Facebook, and it looked really good, so I'm excited to play that. I've never played it. Another copy of Demon Attack. One can never have too many copies of Demon Attack. Atlantis. I have the same feeling about that. Yar's Revenge. Starting to get too many copies of that. Oops. Oh. Mousetrap. Already done a Sorry Atari on this one. It's okay. Oh, bonus. Hey, these are marked. Bonus cartridge included with Gemini purchase, non-refundable. Wait, maybe if I showed you the right side. Look at that. Huh. Well, I'm going to have to add these to the Gemini then. Well, I'll keep them then. Venture. And get rid of my old ones. Same thing. Donkey Kong. Same thing. That's interesting. Defender. Anything else in there? No. Just a bunch of power supplies and such. Alright, so that ends the Atari segment of the show. Let's keep going, though, because I did get more crap. I got the retro receiver. This allows me to use my little 8-bit DO controller with the NES. So I'm going to be doing a video on this and testing it out. We'll see how that works. So basically what this does is I've got a wireless controller. This turns the NES into a wireless game system. Not with the original controllers, but with the 8-bit DO controller. So we'll see how that goes. Alright. One other small thing before I go on to the last and big thing. This was a group buy. So my friends bought some other stuff, and I got this in the mix. And this is a Saturn rental box with a Saturn. I think it was about $70. So there you go. So it's complete with the Sega Saturn. It supposedly works. I haven't tested it yet. 2 controllers, all the cables, and of course the box. Not too bad. I think he wanted 80, and it ended up being like 72 when we all threw in and made him one big group offer. But it looks pretty nice. I mean, the sticker's a little bit up. I've got some ways of dealing with that, so hopefully I'll have it back down by Midwest Gaming Classic, which is where I want to bring this thing. And finally, I got one more big thing for the Midwest Gaming Classic, but I'm going to have to change cameras to show it to you. Be right back. And it's this, the Super Top Arkanoid arcade machine from 1984. I got this at an auction. I won it for really, I think the winning bid was like $150. But of course, there's like $30 in surcharges, so it ended up being like $180. And it came with a manual. And another manual for the case itself. The screen itself is really nice, as you can see, really good color. The controller works just great. Everything actually about it is pretty much perfect, and the general condition's okay. It also included the keys for everything. So, pretty pleased with it. The only problem is, so far as I know, there's not an actual free play mode on this stinking device. So I'm probably gonna have to hook a couple wires up and put a little hidden switch down on the bottom here so that I can make it free play. But other than that, it's pretty cool. I mean, for less than $200, I did have to drive like an hour to go pick it up, but not bad at all. So that is it. That is the complete haul for this week. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do me a big favor. Give me a thumbs up, woo, and subscribe for more. See ya.
Retro Rocks Gaming Videos.